Just
Oh wow!
Yeah.
They call that the Bavenzi.
And it's like bird years, Bavenzi years.
I'm gonna cut out everything before that and just leave. They call it the Bavenzi.
You can interpret that a lot of ways.
Sorry. Okay. No, my bad. I'm gonna go. You can do it. I'm just gonna go get some water real quick.
Yeah. You are listening to Grill Masters, sponsored by Shirtless PTs. No shoes, no shirt. Yes, service. And you guys have already heard my story. Now hear Trevor Dilly's story in his battle with with incontinence. He didn't know what to do. Luckily, the Shirtless PTs did. By once again focusing on the power of the perineum and proper hygiene, Trevor was able to control when and where he went to the bathroom. All right, boys.
Wow. Thank you guys so much for your help. I'm still having problems here and there, but it's made really a big difference.
Yeah,
so
I cannot keep a straight face.
It's okay. You'll keep working on that. Well, we've got plenty of time to practice.
All right.
So my update on my clinical, I'm doing inpatient neuro right now. I'm operating at a beginner level status, so things are really starting to come down to the wire in terms of hitting entry level. I'm really not sure if I'll be there for graduation or not. It's kind of up for debate. Brett does think that I'm a nerd, I think, because of my...
Wait, hold on. Yeah, definitely that. What do you mean you're not going to be there for graduation?
Oh, I'm still being rated at a beginner level.
You got to show progress. You got to start somewhere.
But he's not showing progress. He's regressing.
I hit him with the old rope-a-dope, and I just started out like very entry level.
Yes. Expectations low to start.
Yeah, so that's usually, my strategy with everything. Sell yourself really low, and then they'll be surprised if it's, any bigger. Any better for your clinical.
Exactly.
So, yeah, things are going well there. I'm liking it. It's a different vibe. You never know, what kind of conversations you're going to get with patients, or, what kind of weird situations will pop up. But I'm enjoying it. Only have wiped a handful of asses, so things are going well on that front.
Good.
This weekend, checked out St. Patty's Day in Chicago. Saw lots of green glitter on females that were stumbling down streets. Dudes in four-leaf clover glasses posted up against buildings, passed out. Saw the Green River. Saw a couple leprechauns, some bagpipe players. It was really all around a good time. And yeah, so that's kind of things with me. Things have been good. Just checking out green rivers and wiping asses here and there. So
good.
Living the life.
You must be getting good at it.
I'm extremely good at it. And I'd like to put a special announcement out that it is in fact our very own Brett Bell's birthday today. So we'll give a little birthday clap for our you were almost a Pi Day child.
I know. Yeah.
How'd that time change? How'd you guys react to that?
I stayed up till 1 a.m. and I woke up at 8. So
I woke up and I thought to myself about this statistic I read once where the most heart attacks and strokes happen on this day every year. So
wait, okay, I've heard that, but why is it?
It was kind of a morbid start to my morning, to be honest with you, because people's sleep gets cut off.
Oh, I thought it's a shorter day though, by an hour. Okay, Trent's here. I'm allowing him to come in.
Okay, we'll allow it. Hopefully Trevor can keep up.
Okay.
For real.
Sometimes it's the connection. Sometimes it's just my mentality.
I thought you were gonna say my pods.
Hey, party people.
How's it
My
going, Trent?
boys.
The boys.
First and foremost, Sister Jean, we're going to do some sacrilegious things there. It's going to be bad.
No,
Okay.
dude, she's gonna beat you guys for sure.
Yeah, no, we're going to lose for sure. It's going to be fun.
Trent, there's somebody in your window.
It's funny because I'm on the second floor, so if they're this tall, I'm already dead. If they're this tall, I'm already dead.
It's really freaking tall.
Trent, how's your clinical going?
It's good. Yeah, Michigan is pretty much the same as Ohio, except with a lot more potholes. So, yeah, it's good. It's chill.
You're in the outpatient setting, right?
Yep.
Pelvic floor.
What was that?
Pelvic floor.
Pelvic floor.
Yes, we actually do pelvic floor stuff there. I mean, I
Do.
don't. And the techs have to chaperone it, and they say they've seen some things that they can't unsee. I'm like, yeah, that is not my field of interest.
Trent's like, yeah, me too, just outside of work.
Yeah, I can be a practice dummy, but I don't want to do it during office hours.
Okay, so I guess to start it off, we'll just go with, tell us, you're in Ann Arbor. What exactly are you doing at your clinic site?
In Ann Arbor? Yeah, so it's just a general outpatient, more or less. We do see some high-level kids, I guess, but for the most part, I would say it's just like a general ortho. So, I mean, I work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday we do a 12-hour shift, and then Tuesday I do 1 4-hour shift. So, yep, that adds up to 40.
That's fair. Do you have anything? I know, like, Josh Logan and I have been saying stuff. Do you have any plans after graduation yet?
I mean, I guess nothing like set in stone yet. I mean, I always said I always wanted to end back in Columbus, so I've just been applying to a bunch of outpatients down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about as far as we are right now. March 13th.
All of your roommates seem to have everything figured out, and you don't. How does that make you feel?
It seems like a general trend that's been going on for the last 2.5 years. No, that's bullshit. No, that's bullshit. Only Fred has a stuffing gear. Only Fred's the one that. The 3 of us, we were hanging on by a thread.
You can kind of tell just by the looks of a woman.
That she can poop well?
Hey, man, some girls got it.
The girls that know. The girls that don't.
I don't know. It's like the hips to thigh ratio, maybe. I don't know.
So would that like fit well with like attractiveness, like the whole idea of you want to find the best mate? Like, do you want someone who poops well?
Well, you don't want someone who poops bad. That's definitely.
It's a sign of health, really.
Yeah, it's a sign of health. That's a fair point, Trevor. God shit.
The guy has
hear what
his
the
own brain. That's
I
what
want
he
you
learned.
guys to appreciate that these walls are super thin and there's a family eating right underneath me right now.
Oh, ask them to join us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know them?
I've been living in their house for 10 weeks now.
Oh!
Did you know them before? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh God, no. No, this is an Airbnb, brother.
I forgot.
Bless your soul.
Oh my. Okay, Trent. What is your favorite school memory?
Favorite school memory. Oh man. It's gotta be, this is a good one. It's gotta be when, I think it was after that second, was it the second semester? We got on the bus, we were singing Free Bird. Was it the second semester? And that old man yelled at us.
No, it was Don't Stop Believing.
Don't Stop Believing. Yes. He chastised me because I looked at Dave. Dave knew what to do from there. He knew he needed to take over. And that man thought that we had shot his puppy, ran it over, then shot it again.
We didn't even get to the bottom of the hill. He stopped at the bottom of the hill and said, "I'll call the police." He's like, "I can't hear."
No, that's gotta be up there.
Oh, that was
Beautiful.
great, man. That was the same night, Sebastian.
R.I.P.
That was a crazy night, man.
My favorite memory? Oh gosh, that's tough. Honestly, one of the first things that comes to mind. What are you laughing about?
I got on YouTube to see how many views we got, and I looked and I had a new subscriber, and it was Tyler. But Tyler's picture on YouTube is his face photoshopped on. Oh my God, what's that guy's name?
More pickles.
Yeah,
More
it's
pickles.
his picture. It's his face photoshopped on that, and that dude's got a chunk of his ass taken out.
Oh God.
Go ahead and keep talking though.
My favorite memory, I don't know why, but when you ask me, the first that comes to mind is Dr. Kraus asking Andy for a scalpel, and Andy hands that thing to him, sharp end right in his face. And then the other time was Dr. Kraus told Andy to plug in the bone saw or make sure that the bone saw was off before he plugged it in. And he said, always do that with power tools. And Andy flips the bone saw over and he goes, it's off, it's on. And Dr. Kraus looks at him for a while and Andy's just staring back. And then Dr. Kraus just goes, so turn it off. And then he goes, oh. And then plugs it in.
There were so many times that man probably thought, he's like, well, I don't know if I can legally let these kids go. I don't know if they should be allowed. They could
I know.
They can know all the muscles if they want, but this man's gonna go after someone
Okay.
who's in a fucking room with them.
All right, let's do the. Okay, so the order we can go in, we can do just based on how I see it. We can do Tyler, Trent, Trevor, and then me. Top 3 Will Ferrell movies, and we'll start with 3. Each do our number 3, then do number 2, then do number 1. If Trevor's okay.
Yeah, he's frozen on my screen.
Oh, that's a good
Maybe he's not frozen. Maybe that's just his face.
Thinking.
All right, Tyler, you want to go first?
I think number 3, I'll go with Talladega Nights. Just because some of the other ones aren't ringing a bell. Like I haven't seen them recently. And Talladega Nights I've seen recently, and it's a great film.
That's
A
fair.
lot of laughs.
to me now.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo Ty here.
Is this me next?
Oh. And we're back from break. Yeah, I'm gonna echo Ty here. I'm also gonna go Talladega at 3. I feel like just it's part of our backbone. It's like that 5th grade just taught you so much, and that's why it's my 3.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go maybe a little controversial, and I'm gonna say Step Brothers at 3.
Wow.
It's pretty good, but I will say the last time that I watched it, it wasn't quite as funny as I remembered, which was a little disappointing.
That's fair. I would say my number 3. When I say one, number 2, I'm gonna say The Other Guys. I think The Other Guys is number 3 for me. Just it's so good, but I have 2 that are better than that.
Fair enough. Number 2 for me, Step Brothers. Very quotable movie. I love a quotable movie. And a lot of funny scenes. But yeah, nothing really to expand on there, I don't think.
Yeah, that's fair.
I know I'm pretty much the Kmart version of Ty Ferrero our whole career. He's got a cooler name. He's taller. We have the same initials. Pretty much the worst version of him. I'm also going to echo here. This is going to be Step Brothers at 2. It's the cinematic masterpiece, but yeah.
Appreciate the kind word.
I'm gonna go number 2 for me is going to be Anchorman.
Ooh. I feel like you're leaving a key one out then.
First one, right?
First one.
Okay. That's a good one. My number 2 is going to be. My number 1 and 2 are so close, but my number 2 is going to be Semi-Pro. I think Semi-Pro is good, but I think Step Brothers is my number 1. That would be better.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in forever, but if I watched it recently, I'd be able to probably rate it accurately. But my number 1 is The Other Guys. I think it's one of the best, just like random comedy movies there is. It's just, I know so many quotes from that. My wife made deviled eggs. My hips are, or my waistline's furious. Just so many random lines that are just make me laugh.
That's good. I'll go. My number 1 is definitely Semi-Pro. Probably my most quotable movie. The number 1-liners. You have all these little other characters like Dukes, the Mr. Homegrown. Just little random scenes like that. Yeah, that's why it's my number 1.
Oh, I love it.
Oops.
My number 1, everyone knows it's going to be The Other Guys. Tyler, I'm right there with you. It's just too quotable, you know? I feel like we're experiencing our own ballet right now. A ballet of emotions. I mean, come on.
It was consensual. Okay.
Now, I'm sure a lot of you are asking, Trevor, why did you not include Daddy's Home 2 on your list? That's a great, valid question, but I don't really have a good answer.
Trevor, say the quote about the mannequin and stuff.
Oh God! It's like when he's walking across the grandma's walking across the street back and forth, and she's like, "The things she says, I just can't repeat them to you." And he's like, "Grandma, I might die tomorrow. I need you to tell me what she said. It's very important." She goes, "The thing she says, something about a mannequin hand and an electric shaver and a golf club. I just don't know what any of this means." And he goes, "Oh, Grandma, I love when we do that."
I love that movie. That's so good. Oh, all right.
The
What
tuna
are we
rant.
doing now?
That's a good one.
What's
too.
that?
The tuna rant, the desk pop. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, yeah, I know
The
that's
tuna
just
rant
old.
is good too. The tuna rant one is though you can't quote it unless you know it word for word. Like you can't attempt it. You just have
Oh.
to know it word for word.
I do, but I'll spare you.
That's fair. That's fair. We'll do it. We'll do it in person at graduation.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Okay, Trent, this is mostly for you. What do you wish someone told you before you started PT school?
I wish someone told me. Probably that in PT school they won't just tell you something like shrugs are for the traps.
Well, mine was, this is just a brief one. I'll just add mine. Mine was, I wish they would have told me I'd be shirtless a lot, just because that first day, the first week, I was kind of shocked when they were telling us to take our shirt off. And I'm like, really? And now it means nothing to me. It's like, okay, I'm shirtless. I'd love to be going shirtless now. I'd prefer not wearing a shirt. I mean, I'd start a company.
Well, yeah, you
That's
slept
right
with half
there.
the class now.
Hey, the guys didn't mind.
Honestly, that there's gonna be like some of the worst days of your life during it. I thought it was gonna be a lot more. It's fun, but I thought it was gonna be a lot more fun than what it actually was. And there were days where Trent was just like crying in the kitchen, just trying to wash dishes, and I'd be like in the fetal position on the couch, and we would just be absolutely, oh my God, just those kind of things.
I
Um,
can't even picture Trent crying. That'd be sad.
More often than you think.
What'd you say?
Happens more often than you think. At the end, it was just because Brett and I were making sweet love. But at the beginning, was all painful tears. Sorry, guys. You're gonna have the hours worth of editing, but
At this point, I'm just trying to kind of add in extra things so that Brett has to edit like every other minute.
Okay, Trevor, you got one?
What do I wish someone would have told me before PT school started?
Mm-hmm.
Probably, I don't know, probably just, I feel like I did not have a good concept of the amount of like emphasis on other classes that like don't immediately come to mind for PT. Like, I had no clue that we were going to be taking a wound care class. Like, some of those things just took me so off guard. I mean, you see them on like the curriculum, but then being in them and seeing the detail that you have to get into for all of them, it's just like, oh, this isn't just like a quick like breeze through wound care. Like we're going like deep into everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know too much about pee and poo poo.
what was I'm the poo master.
Tyler's gonna have to ask the question again. You can't use any of that.
I forgot there was. I thought we were talking about Trent.
Okay, next question is, what is something that you can get lost in easily and brings you true happiness and joy?
Yeah, this is a good one for sure. I'll say Lucky's pitcher night. Real easy to get sucked in, real easy to get lost. It does bring you true happiness and joy.
Ooh, follow-up question. Will you be in Athens Wednesday before graduation?
Probably not. I think I'm coming on Thursday.
Ah, okay. I'll be there Wednesday.
When's your guys' when he's taking the test? Is it the 27th?
Yeah, I'm taking it that morning and then going to Athens right after.
Well, Athens right after. Yeah. I think I'm moving for my family. Yeah. Rough. That'd been fun though. You really think of that.
Is Trevor frozen?
I don't really have anything that brings me happiness or joy. Am I frozen?
You're good now, but it like everything you said at one time just came in like half a second.
Yikes. Okay. So you can hear me now?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Trent. Next question. What would you do for a living outside of PT? What would be your dream job?
My dream job.
Yeah. Maybe if like money wasn't a factor either, if that narrows it down.
Probably degenerate sports gambler.
Okay.
It's like our generation's version of the weatherman. You can be wrong all day, and when you're right, people love you, and when you're wrong, it's just expected.
That's true.
That's very, very true.
That's,
I'm a good degenerate sports
yeah.
analyst.
You only have to get like half of them right to be considered good.
Yeah, 50-50.
All right.
I thought this was a good question under our other options. What was everyone's first impressions of each other?
Oh yeah.
Okay, mine of Trevor was he was a little crazy. I thought Trevor was a little psycho because I remember the first day or one of the first days we played basketball. We were playing against random med school students, and you really got into it. It's his birthday.
Yeah, be nice.
Making him sweat on his birthday.
His birthday.
That's kind of
Oh my god, that's so bad. Everyone smile. This is gonna be the thumbnail for the video.
Man, that shows he's working hard though. If you're not sweating, you're not trying.
I wore black.
Oh, I got glare. Okay. Trent, choose whoever you. Brett may be a good one, but choose whoever you want to answer this question about. First impression.
And Brett and Trevor,
Or me.
or you?
For me.
Or all three at the same time.
I'll go Brett because I remember the day that I met him we went down for the apartment scoping or whatever. And I thought Brett was the perfect little model student. And I was like, this guy has his stuff together. He probably brought pen and paper. I can't remember exactly. I probably barely had enough gas to make it down there. I was just happy that I wound up in the same location. I was like, this man is going to single-handedly carry me. And then that plan came to fruition soon after.
Flashback. Oh, I forgot about this. I was texting Trent originally, like because we had talked about we wanted to be roommates, like when we first joined the Facebook group. And I would text him and I would try to find something that we could like talk about, but he would respond because he still does this. He would respond once a day. Like I felt like he just didn't want to talk to me. And then like later that night, I'd get a text like, "Yeah, man, I do like video games." And I'd be like, "Oh, like what video games do you like?" And then the next day at lunch, he'd be like, "Oh, I like 2K." And I'm like, "What the heck?" So he was a really shitty texture at the beginning.
Did you know that Sam trained Rory to take poops in Brett's apartment?
Really?
On command.
She shits on my carpet all the time.
Was she really?
Yeah, man. We were at her house one time too, and I was like, "Rory, what are you doing?" And Rory was staring at Sam and I in the kitchen. She was just shitting on the carpet in the living room. Like she's like, "What are you gonna do about it?" And she's like, "I know you're gonna pick it up." And she like pooped and then ran away.
It's hot. Like a Little Caesar's pizza. It's ready. I'm ready, baby.
This is kind of related to the story that Trent told, though. But
And who did she learn that from?
Where'd the hat come from?
he disappeared and came back with a hat on.
The best part is that the screen's been frozen, and so I've been seeing this picture of him, and it just came back on, and he hasn't moved an inch except there's a hat on his head now. So it looks like it just magically plopped down.
Oh man, you need a new router, Trevor. Or kind of related to Trent's story, but I heard that you were going to live at the Commons or you were at least going to live with Andy, Brandon, and Evan, Trent, and then you went to visit, and Brett stole you and convinced you to live at Summit with them.
Pretty much, I was a free agent. And Andy and Brandon offered me 3 years, $50 million.
Yeah.
And Brett countered. He gave me a player option in year 4.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
They call that the Bavenzi.
I'm gonna cut out everything before that and just leave. They call it the Bavenzi.
You can interpret that a lot of ways. Yeah, but basically they're like, "Oh, we had Trent, next best thing." Then they asked me. That was perfect.
Like I said earlier, dude, they upgraded. I was the Kmart version of you. Yeah, no, I was texting Andy and Brandon before, and then, like we said, something about possibly living together. And then I met with Brett and them, and I was like, well, at least I've met these guys. Brett's, like I said, smart. I'm gonna latch on like the leech I am and make him carry me to the finish line.
Yeah, if you would have lived with like Evan and Andy, Brandon, I think I would have ended up somehow living with Trevor. And because you live with a third year, right? Your first year?
Yeah.
All right. Trent, do you have any questions for us?
This might be 10 minutes.
I couldn't hear anything you said, but I'm gonna guess you said no.
You're damn right. When have I ever asked a question?
Hey Trent, before you leave, what's the gas prices in Ann Arbor right now?
Ooh, Ann Arbor is $4.50.
$4.50.
Jesus Christ!
Just a little bit more debt. Just a little bit more, boy.
Man, what's your commute? How long does it take you to get to work?
27 minutes.
What'd you say?
27 minutes.
And Trevor, I like the sweatshirt.
He's frozen like a Canadian castle guard.
What sweatshirt? I've been wearing this the whole time.
Did you guys catch me putting it on or no?
Yeah, I did see
I did not. I was looking at Trent the whole time.
That was my joke. I've been staring at Tyler the whole time. I'm just the Kmart person of Tyler. Son of a bitch.
You guys are like semi-frozen on my screen. I was like, this might be the time to go.
That's fair. All right. Well, Trent will let you go. I gotta wipe some tears away. I laughed kind of hard during that.
I miss you too, Trent. I think that's what he said. I read his lips.
If he did, you look like such an asshole.
I was like, really, I said fuck you guys, but no, I did say I miss you.
Yeah, we miss you too. Great to have you. All right. We'll see you later, Trent.
Bye, boys. I miss and love you.
All right. Trevor, you stay.
Signing off. Mr. Pooh Prodigy himself.
I love you guys. Bye, I love you.
I love you. All right. What do you guys have playing this week?
This week, words,
Nothing.
learn something or two.
That's fair.
I may be visiting Columbus.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Trevor, did you take the exam today?
Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
You were cutting out on my end. I just heard you had the robot voice this time.
Sorry. Did you take the exam today?
I took it like last week at some point because I knew my brothers were going to be in town.
Okay.
So, yeah.
How'd you do? I'm assuming he got 100.
I don't know. Should we just laugh? Oh, Trevor.
Honestly, if I could just
Hello?
Hello?
Okay. Are we good? Okay. Quickly say what you want to say.
I said, if I could just close this 60% gap, I'll be good.
All right. The laughter will be placed appropriately. All right. Tyler, you want to take us out like you always do?
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Brought to you by our corporate sponsors. Depends. For teens.
You thought these were just for babies. Real men wear diapers. Trevor, though, before we all go, what's the gas prices in Urbana, Illinois? What do you say?
459?
Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, 459. Wow.
It's 409 in Cincinnati and 399 in Kentucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, wish you were here. Save you $1 or $2.
Alrighty.
Sign off.
Tyler, what do you think his gas will be next week?
459. I'm gonna stick with I would say 455.
Okay. All right. Hey, carry us out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the second episode of Grill Masters.
Never looked faded.
Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any feedback, reach out to us. Send a nude or two, and I hope you have a good week.
He kind of looks like Adam Sandler.
The Sandman, baby.
All right, that's the show.